Silva, Ivy Masters Learning Center at ivymasters.com. And today we're going to look at the 26th question from the Linear Digital SAT. Test 1, Module 2, number 26 reads, despite being cheap, versatile, and easy to produce, blank, they are made from non-renewable petroleum and most do not biodegrade in landfills. Which choice completes the text so that it conforms to the conventions of standard English? The concept being tested here is called modification word order. So what the heck does that mean? I'll give you a simple example. Barking loudly, the tree had the dog's leash wrapped around it. So you have to ask yourself, who or what is barking loudly? So the tree is not barking loudly. That sentence makes it sound like the tree is barking loudly. So if you start the sentence with barking loudly, what follows the comma has to be who or what's barking loudly. So a student might suggest a correction as barking loudly, the dog's leash was wrapped around the tree. But now the dog's leash is barking loudly, not the dog. So whenever you have this construction, it's never going to be the possessive after the modifying phrase. So the correct answer would be barking loudly, the dog, barking loudly, the dog wrapped its leash around the tree. So there you see the modifying phrase barking loudly. What immediately follows is the dog. The dog is the thing that's barking loudly. A couple things to note about this construction. Number one is, if you take away the modifying phrase barking loudly, you should have an independent clause. So it would just be the dog wrapped its leash around the tree. That could be its own sentence when you take out the modifying phrase. Second thing, you could answer most of these questions once you recognize them. They are a tough concept, but once you recognize them, they become one of the easiest things to do because you only have to read the first couple of words after the modifying phrase to identify your answer. So it would be like this: barking loudly, the tree, no. Barking loudly, the dog's leash, no. Barking loudly, the dog, yes. That's got to be the correct answer. So let's apply this to this. So when you see, despite being cheap, versatile, and easy to produce, what follows the comma has to be something that is cheap, versatile, and easy to produce. There is not cheap, versatile, and easier to produce. Two problems cannot be cheap, versatile, or easy to produce. Here's your possessive, commercial plastics, two associated problems. And what belongs to commercial plastics? Two associated problems. Problems are not cheap, versatile, and easier to produce. Commercial plastics could be cheap, versatile, and easy to produce, and they could also have two associated problems: made from non-renewable petroleum, and most do not biodegrade in landfills. So D is going to be your correct answer here. Thank you for joining us today. If you like this video, click like. You can share it with someone who has difficulty with modification and word order. If there's any question you'd like to see answered from any official PSAT or SAT or ACT, leave that in the comments. I'd be happy to shoot a video on it. Click subscribe so you don't miss anything, and check out our 1-minute video on TikTok. Have a great day.